Join me today at this exclusive property at Starigrad, Paklenica. This property is a high quality object with a GB area of 446 meters squared, located just a few meters away from the sea and beach. It consists of 3 floors, your ground, your first and your second floor. The location is around 40 minutes drive from Zadar. It is in a peaceful, safe location with the Paklenica National Park only a short distance away. This really is a beautiful property and has tons of potential. Without further ado, let's continue the tour. So this is the parking area. As you can see, you can fit 1 car, potentially 2 cars pretty comfortably in the front of this garage area here. You have a front opening door with the facade of the garage done with stone tiling. As you can see, we have 2 electric folding garage doors that come down, and they're easily operated through a switch here, number 1 and number 2 being the first one and then the second one. So you could easily fit 1 car and potentially a smaller car in here, but then you have a bit more space back here as well if you wanted to park something down there. Or you could divide the garage where you have materials here and just park 1 car in this space here. So we have this concrete molded posting all around the house to fence off the area. As we come down into the main street, you can see that you've got the sea view just here. You have some space here, which could potentially be dug and turned into a swimming pool. But again, you could probably fit another couple cars here if you wanted to, which if you were renting out this house, because it is pretty big, you have plenty of space for your guests to park, which is much needed by the sea. So as we go in here, we have the gates into the property, and you have this lovely garden area just here. The garden comes round and we enter the main house over here. So as you can see, it's quite a tranquil, nice space all around the property. So as we come into the property here, we've greeted with this hallway. On my right hand side is the big living space. Just get some light on in here. As you can see, the furniture is quite vintage in here, some good quality wood. But in this living space here, there is a vast amount of space. You could even fit a dining table in here, but this really is a great amount of space that you can use to your will. As you can see that the ceilings are around 3 meters high, so it gives you that feeling that you have more space as well. Okay, so as we come through again, we now enter the kitchen space. So in here we have the dining space here. I guess this is used more as a living space with the TV, and then you have a kitchen here. But what you could do is you could completely transform this into just a massive kitchen area with a dining space also. It really has a lot of potential, and it's nice to see in a Croatian household that they have a lot of space for the kitchen area. Okay, moving on. We'll go through here. So as we come through here, we go into the first bedroom. Now this is very decent amount of space in here. Decorated with white walls, quite basic, but nice. Laminate flooring. And then over here, which is quite interesting, we have a couple bathrooms here, and they have the men and the women. So in this household, they kind of divided the bathrooms, even though this was never rented before, between the men and the women. So you have a toilet and a sink, and it would just need some modernisation with tiles, but everything is kept in good condition, clean and usable. Same goes in the men's. Here, toilet, sink. And again, you could potentially, if you wanted to, knock the wall through and turn it into just one big downstairs bathroom if you so needed or wanted. Going through here, we have the upstairs, but before we go upstairs, I'd like to show you the other parts of the house. So we have this area here, which is the storage space, which you could fit quite a lot of materials inside, your vacuums, your cleaning stuff. It really does give a lot of space under these stairs. Got the fuse boards here. As you can see, they're not that outdated. Okay. Moving on, we have another bathroom. Switch the light on in here. This one is with a bath and a shower with your boiler up above and a sink without no toilet. We just need a bit of modernisation. You've got a bit of a heater there in case you need to be. Here you have another good sized bedroom again. A lot of potential to use for what you need, whether it's a study, playroom, bedroom as it's used, but it really gives you that option where it's not so cramped and you can easily fit everything you need to in here. As you can notice, there isn't any air conditioning in any of the rooms, so that would just need to be thought about or installed in the future. Okay, going upstairs. We have this area where you have the upstairs apartment. Right here you have a door which leads out into the front again. So if you remember, we are here. This is a grill, and we're back here again where we started, and I went through that door there. So this could be kind of sectioned off, and you could separate the apartments if you so wanted to for rental purposes. All right then, going upstairs. Tiled flooring again upstairs. You've got quite a lot of space in this hall area, which is great feeling. And let's start with the first bedroom. So again, you have quite a lot of space in here, which gives you a lot of freedom considering a lot of other Croatian bedrooms and bathrooms are quite cramped. Now what's interesting here, I actually saw this in England before, that in some properties in bedrooms, they would keep a sink in the room. Now imagine this is just to do your brushing your teeth or shaving in the morning, but I think this was quite a luxurious, in-fashion thing back in the day. Now, as we go through here, we have the balcony area on the first floor. Look at this. You have a great view of the garden. You've got the sea poking out here, only a stone's throw away. And this balcony connects a few of the bedrooms as well. And as you can see, it's got quite a lot of space on here. You could have a table out here. You could have your glass of wine. You could have your coffees in the morning. Perhaps trim this tree down a little bit so the view is more, and just enjoy the view of the sea here. It's a peaceful area with some lovely neighbours. moving back, let's go back into this room. We have here another bedroom, decent size. You have another sink in the room, tiled area with a mirror, entrance to the balcony, all painted white. Here we go, next room again. Got this laminate flooring, another sink in the room, and access to the balcony, and another good sized bedroom. Then you have another potential bedroom here. Again, you could use it as a study, playroom, anything you really thought about having. Another living room if you had a rental opportunity up here, put TV up here, even a dining space or a kitchen. So plenty of opportunity here. Again, you have the same as downstairs. You have two separate rooms here again. The two bathrooms for the male and the female. If you wanted to, again, you could take down the wall and create one bathroom. It's equipped with a toilet, sink and shower. Again, everything does need modernising, but as you can see, it's kept in great condition and it's clearly been looked after over the years. Same goes with the female bathroom here. Okay. And then finally we have another spare room in here. Plenty of space, laminate flooring. Access to a balcony, which then gives you a view of the street, where you have some of your neighbourhood houses around here. Now, because this was used mainly as sort of a holiday house during the summer, they don't really have much of a source of heating for each of the rooms. So you would either have to put potential radiators in or put air conditioning in most of the rooms so that you could just heat it during the winter. There is no insulation on the outside of the facade of the house, but the walls are around 30 centimeters thick, which means it's kind of, in a way, self-insulating. Right, I'm going upstairs now, and this is another part of the apartment, or the house. And this is all still in the construction phase. But in a way, it's great to have this because that gives you the freedom to do everything you want to do with it. Means that you don't have to sort of rip everything out in order to start again. You've got like a fresh canvas to build on. So you have a room in here. I'm sorry about the lighting here. Let's try and let some light in. So all the shutters up here are operated with this pulley. So you have another balcony up here, which has this view. This room is decent space. You can have a bedroom with an ensuite over here. You know, as we come through this space here, we have a room in here, which could be used as a bedroom again, or kitchen or living space. You have quite a lovely view of the sea here, as you can see. Right. Okay, then if we go into this space here. So here we go, this is through the window. You have a view of Parg over there and the lovely sea. This space again could be used as a bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. So really you can see that this house has a lot of potential. You could live in a third of it and rent quite happily 2/3 of it and make a decent amount of money from that on rental income. Here we are, we have another space up here through the window, a balcony with a beautiful view. Now, unfortunately, I don't want to start messing around with this door, but as you can see, the balcony stretches out similar to downstairs, where it stretches out to all the rooms on the sides. And you can really imagine that here is probably the best view for you to have that table outside to enjoy the view that you have right here, which is perfect. So back to the front of the house, I've just got a little bit more to show you guys on this fantastic property. Property does have town water. You have a small storage space under here. So in here is the kind of like the utility room. You can have your washing machine, dryers, etc. in here. Got the wine storage built into the wall. This is where they keep the fridge, washing machine and other utilities with the sink. So it's really handy to have a great storage space like this at the house. Moving down this alleyway, we're coming towards the end of the house tour. In this room here, you have another small storage space with a water pump that isn't used at this current time. Moving further on, you could dry your clothes here, as they have. And then it's just a small alleyway, which leads again to the front of the property, where you have the staircase to the flats above. So let's go and have a look at nearby the sea and see what kind of view there is around there. So as you can see, this is a truly unique property with a ton of potential that you could use for personal use plus renting, and it really is a great investment opportunity here in Starigrad, Paklenica. Starigrad, Paklenica is about 40 minutes from the city of Zadar. This is a town in itself, so it does have all your shops, your schools, and cafes, restaurants, and everything else you need. So walking down here, you can see that literally the sea is just a stone's throw away with this amazing, incredible view. You have the Paklenica National Park, which is just up here, where you can have a walk, stroll through nature. It really is a perfect place to be. Very quiet town, peaceful, safe, and just look at this. When you feel like it, you walk down the stairs and go for a dip in the sea just here. Lay down your blanket and it is truly is perfect. Wow. Looking back, you can just see the incredible view of all the houses just built up on this seafront and mountainside. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this house tour of Starigrad, Paklenica. If you found the content valuable and you want to follow more house tours, then please follow my channel and subscribe. If you want to find a property yourself in Croatia, please follow the link in the description and I can help you find the property of your dreams. If you are willing to want to list through me also, you can contact me on the details below. So without further ado, guys, thank you for viewing this property and see you on the next one.